What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video, and I'm just checking in on you. How you doing? What's going on? Now today is October 10th, and this is going to be your weekly vendor reset and must-buys. So sit back, relax, grab that popcorn, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. But we're going to start off here in Washington, D.C., and we will finish up the video in New York City. Our first vendor is going to be the Base of Ops. Now we're going to try a different little format here, and we're going to go with must-buys only. So here we go. So must-buys from the Base of Ops vendor, I'm going to highly recommend that you pick up several of these named Lingmo chess piece called the Carpenter. Now this is the brand new name chess piece that just came out last week, and it does come with Perfectly Mad Bomber. Now you might be asking yourself, why do you want me to pick up so many? Well, you need to become fully proficient with this item. So just donating 20 of this Carpenter duplicates, and you will be able to become fully proficient in this item. So pick up, however many you need, and then go donate them and become fully proficient without even using Mad Bomber at all. And that's my little trick that I used to get this thing proficient today. All right, so let's move on to the countdown vendor. Now I'm not going to edit that part out. We're just going to run over there because the countdown vendor only has 3 items. And this week for the countdown, we have the Relic. Yo, Emperor's Guard knee pads. What? You can buy Emperor's Guard knee pads from the countdown vendor. My mind is going to explode right now. This is the first time ever. Now, they do come with repair skills, but nevertheless, wow. Emperor's Guard at the countdown vendor. Look at that. And we also have the Anarchist Cookbook. This is perfectly wicked with headshot and explosive resistance. But I'm going to say your must buy, and I'll put it in the title. Buy the Emperor's Guard knee pads right now from the countdown vendor. Hell yes. Let's go. All right, and let's finish up with the clan vendor. And again, there's no need to edit this part out either. I'll just edit out the fast traveling and whatnot. All right, so again, DoD Disciples of Doom. I am doing house cleaning, so all of my inactive members are getting the boot. So again, hit me up on Xbox, PlayStation, or PC. I will be sending out more invites to the DoD this week. And that leads me to the clan vendor. Here we go. Now I'm just going to go through it really quick to give you the must-buys. The hotshot wasn't bad. And none of these are actually really that good. What was the hot shot? Nah, even the hot shot's not that great. I actually wouldn't recommend any of these items, to be completely honest with you. None of these have attributes that you're looking for or talents that I would recommend. Okay, so that is it. Let me jump over to the campus settlement. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up, support the channel by subscribing, and let me know if you like this new format. Here we go. All right, so campus did not really have anything worthwhile. However, some notable entries here. The Eckham's long stick with armor damage isn't bad if you're just looking for armor damage on that weapon. That's a good one. Or the Lingmo holster. Now, this is the same, sort of logic as buying that Carpenter name chess piece. Just pick up a bunch of these for duplicates, and you can donate them. So if you have an excess of credits, you could just keep buying duplicates of this new brand set and donate them to your expertise and max out this brand set without even using it. All right, that is it for the campus. It really was not that great. So we have to jump over to our Dark Zone vendors, and our Dark Zone vendors do come with a disclaimer, and that is that each of these vendors only take DZ resources. So to double check your DZ resources, go to your inventory, go to your resources. Right above your keys are your Dark Zone resources. So, for example, you can see I'm at 78 out of 999. So, if I want any more Dark Zone resources, I have to go back into the Dark Zone and get some more. Now, here is Dark Zone West. Emperor's Guard knee pads again? What? Yo, these are even worse than the other ones with explosive resistance, but what the? Two different pairs of Emperor's Guard knee pads for sale. That is ridiculous. Okay. This one, again, with explosive resistance, isn't that great. If I had to pick the two, I would go over to the countdown vendor and buy those. But yeah, wow, that's pretty funny. What are the odds of that? Then I'm just going to run through these other ones. Okay. All right, so notable entries for DZ West. You do have another pair of Emperor's Guard knee pads, but I would focus on these Y'all Gear gloves with armor regen and headshot. That is really good. And remember, running 3 pieces of Y'all Gear gives you pulse resistance. And that way you can run around in the dark zone and not be pulsed. A lot of those enemies, what they do is they hunt down their prey with the pulse, and then they go rogue on you when you're least expecting it. So the Y'all Gear brand set really does help with that. So you could pick up these gloves over here, Dark Zone West. All right, let's jump over to DZ South. All right, so we are here at DZ South, and the 2 items I would tell you to look for, this Liquid Engineer is a good one. You can just recalibrate the health off for crit hit damage and go double crit with that perfect Bloodsucker. That is perfect in my mind. Or you could switch off the health for armor regen and go for that because it is Bellstone. So it gives you that 1% armor regen from the brand set bonus as well. But the other item was this Overlord chest piece with spotter, headshot, and weapon handling. So if you're using a rifle build with flatline, you could easily put this sucker on and just go for headshots. And I bet with the weapon handling, it would be quite the laser beam, if you get my meaning. All right. So that is it for DZ South. Let's jump over to the castle. Now, before I do the castle vendor, I was told to check out Ransom and show the dog some love. Yo, the dog's walking around. That's why people were telling me to check it out. Yo, oh, glitching. Oh, snap.
Detected.
Yo, the dog's walking around. What up, dude? Look at that. See, now that's cool. I like this. I mean, it's a little glitchy. They need to work on that animation. But look at that, man. The dog's here. Can we interact with the dog? No, we can't. That's cool, though. That is cool. I'm glad they added that. Did they add anything to the, Yo, there's still no food in the dog bowl. No pillows in the doghouse. Oh my gosh. No wonder Ransom's walking around. Ransom's hungry, man. Come on. Alright. Alright, castle vendor. Here we go. We'll fly through it really quick. Yo, Picaro's holster. Pick this one up. If you don't have a Picaro's holster, it is best in slot for most of your builds, especially if you're running, say, the Memento or the Ninja Bike Messenger Bag. And this thing is just really fun. You get to use the armor and the weapon damage, and if you pair this up the right way, you can also get a skill tier activated in there as well. But if you don't have it yet, Picaro's holster here at the castle settlement. All right, and then anything else that I want to talk about, and I'm gonna say no. Strained. I mean, this isn't. No, that's not that great. No. All right. So over here at the castle, the only thing Picaro's holster. And moving on to DZ East. This is going to be our last Dark Zone vendor. If you haven't already, support the channel by subscribing. We do daily division content. And let me know which of these items you're picking up in the comment section below. Now for the alpha checkpoint, we simply just exit and boom, here's the vendor right here. Pretty wicked. So DZ East really quick, we have the Good Times. This is the named M60 with perfect fast hands. This is a really good weapon, and it's not that easy to come by. So if you don't have the good times, I do recommend you pick this one up from DZ East, and then just change rate of fire to whatever it is you want, and just optimize the rest. It will be worth it. We don't see the good times that often. Anything else notable? Hmm, not really. The Habsburg isn't bad, but it has crit hit damage on it, and I would want headshot. So I'd probably recalibrate that explosive resistance for headshot. That's about it. All right. So for DZ East, I would focus on the good times. And our last stop for Washington, D.C. is going to be the theater. All right, must buys things to look for from the theater. The mop isn't bad. That's your named item over here, but it comes with ignited, so I would probably switch off that talent for whatever it is you want. The Badger Tough gloves are not bad with regen and headshot, so that's good. And the Golem Gear knee pads are not bad as well. What I would do is I would either take off the crit for hazard regen, or I would take off the hazard for crit regen. But either way, you can utilize this with the armor regen. Remember, it takes 2 pieces of Golem Gear to activate that 1%. All right, that is the theater. So that's it for Washington, D.C. So we're going to finish up in New York City. I'm done with the whole editing. It's just going to make my program work twice as hard. So we have 2 more vendors. We have Marco, who's at the top of the escalator, and then just outside we have Roy Benitez. Now, I hope you enjoy this new format. I'm trying to cut it up as quick as possible to make it a little bit shorter, but let me know what you think. Here we go with Marco.
Hey, want to make a trade?
Now, Marco has a custom P416 with armor damage and optimist. If you are a fan of this weapon, this is a good one to pick up. I like the P416. I think it was one of the best weapons in the game in year 1, and that's probably why in year 2 they nerfed it along with the Eagle Bearer. The ACS-12 with magazine size is a good pickup, especially if you're trying to run a striker build or a heartbreaker build. This is a good one to pick up, especially if you don't have the rock and roll shotgun. Now you can pick this one up, use it as your secondary, and this can get you all of your stacks for both striker and heartbreaker, and then again just switch back to your primary and enjoy all that extra damage. We have a Habsburg. Wow, this is a good one. I'll pick that up.
Good use out of that one.
So we have a Habsburg Guard chess piece with unbreakable and armor regen and high armor. And the Habsburg Guard comes with headshot. So what I am going to do is I'm going to recalibrate that weapon handling off for headshot damage. And I'm going to make me a headshot regen build. Not bad. Not bad. And the rest of it is doo-doo garbage. So for Marco, you can pick up the custom P416, the ACS-12, or the Habsburg chess piece with Unbreakable. And then our last vendor of the video, Roy Benitez. But first, make sure you pet the dog, all right? Pet the dog twice. Interact, all right? The first one, you're just petting, but that second interaction is a random interaction, and it is pretty cool. It'll lighten up your day. All right, good job, buddy. And then again, interact twice. All right, there we go. Oh, look at him. Oh, he's excited. Oh. All right, Roy Benitez, and we're out. I am going to say you are selling crap. All right. Roy Benitez is not selling anything worth mentioning. However, if you have to, you remember that headshot weapon handling overlord? Well, that one had spotter. This one has unbreakable, so you could do the same thing and just utilize unbreakable instead of spotter. These Badger Tough gloves, nope, they're nasty. Yeah, all of this is nasty. And in fact, yuck. Don't even go to Roy Benitez. I mean, when you pass him, just chuck up the deuce and just say, "See you next week, bro." That was horrible. All right. So that is going to conclude your weekly vendor resetting and must buys. I am Kamikazevondoom. If you found this helpful or informative in any way, shape, or form, please hit that thumbs up. Support the channel by subscribing, and I will see you in the next one. Take care now. Bye bye then. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.